Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Harris. Today I will be persuading y'all to buy a new semi-truck versus a used semi-truck. The advantages of having them is that there are no skeletons in your vehicle's closet versus the used ones. There's all kinds of skeletons in your used one. Buying a semi, there are several advantages to owning your own semi-truck. Buying used, they are generally less expensive than new ones, but you do not know what the previous owner have done to the semi. My mother and my father, for instance, they was truck drivers. They started out used, but they worked their way up to a new truck. They have found out that used trucks is nothing but trouble. Depends who the owner was and how the condition was in the truck. It all depends in most of the circumstances, but most out in the way, new trucks are better than used trucks. They cost more, but they survive much more. Buying a semi, there are advantages to owning your own semi. Owning a truck provides a degree of independence. Owner-operators usually gross more than company drivers, but their operating cost tends to be much higher. Owner-operators, they have to pay for their full expense, the gas, whether their tears up, is on their end. Company drivers, it's not on their end, it's on the company. The company has to pay for the bill. Company drivers has an easy route to go. All they gotta do is pretty much sit and drive most of the time. Being an experienced driver allows you to know your likes and dislikes of what you would need in the truck. The advantage in a new truck is that you do not have to worry about whether the previous owner has changed the oil quite regularly. When you buy your new semi, you can customize it exactly the way you want. You can get the sleeper bunk set up how you want, have all the features that matter to you. When you customize your trucks, you can get whatever, how many beds in there, washer and dryers, you can get microwave, refrigerator. It all depends how much money you want to spend and how much room you want to have. The nicer the truck, the more expensive it's going to be. Now, it depends on your family. If you have one driver in there, you don't need all that stuff. You have two people in there, and then you need some more space. The advantages of buying used versus new semi will be the cost and flexibility as whether not it's going to be a career or just a fad. If it's just a fad, you might want to just start out in used truck, then you won't have to get out in so much debt, or if you don't like it, it's easily there to return or sell it. But when you go in new, you have payments. If you turn it in, you get bad credit. Buying used, they are generally less expensive than the new ones, but you do not know what the previous owner have done to the semi. It's hard to know exactly how well taken the semi was with the previous owner. Be sure to check out the semi and the seller completely before purchasing. Make sure you look underneath the hood, all around the hood, underneath the truck, or not just look on the outside. The inside what really matters. Used semi is cheaper, but you could always bail out unlike new one. You stuck with a payment, bad credit, like I said before. It all depends on what you want to do with it, how you want to do with it. Pretty much how it's based on you and your change. And if you do not know what to look for when you are purchasing a semi, you can easily end up with a bad deal or truck that does not fit your needs. Whether you are an owner-operator, a fleet driver, farmer, or rancher who needs to haul product around, you can benefit from knowing what to look for in a used truck sale. When you go to used truck sales, you got to know the style, the mechanics that's behind it, all the technical problems. If you go with Kenworth, International, Peterbilt, Mack, they're all different, but they still end up with the same problems most of the time. It all depends on the driver, how well taken care of they took the truck. It just depends on how the drivers. I hope this little video persuade y'all to buy a new truck versus a used one. If y'all have any questions, just email me at my email address. Thank you. Have a good day.